Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? We are at Dorney Park today for our 6th visit of the season, and as you can see, we're starting off the day in Wild Water Kingdom. And so, Evie, are you ready for this? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode both Aqua Racer and Snake Pit, and I'd rate both slides an 8 out of 10. They were good ways to start our day. I rode Constrictor again, and so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Aqua Racer, I'll give it 8, and then Bone Blaster, the green side, give it 9.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, so we just rode Aqua Blast, Wild Water Rapids twice, and then Cascade, and I'd rate all slides an 8 out of 10. And those two rides on Wild Water Rapids, I rode both the green and yellow water slide, and yellow's my new favorite because of the tight turns and stuff. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Aqua Blast, I'm gonna give it a 9. That was a good ride. Yeah, Wild Water Rapids, that yellow slide is good. Actually, I'm gonna give that one a 10. The blue slide, I'll give it 8, and then for Cascade, I'll give it 7.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just drove Lightning Falls, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
That was good, give it a 9.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode Aqua Racer, Wild Water River, and then Snake Pit, and I'd rate all 3 slides, well, I'd rate Aqua Racer an 8, Wild Water River a 9, Boa Blasters a 9, and Python Plummet a 10, actually, because, like, I went on Python Plummet for the first time in forever, and it felt really good to get on it. I enjoyed the red slide, and so, but Aqua Racer and Wild Water River were good. And at first, while Evie here was marathoning it, I was waiting in line for Boa Blasters for so long, but it was worth it because, and yeah, so Evie, what'd you think of it?
Aqua Racer, give that a 7, and then Wild Water River, give it an 8. And then, yeah, Python Plummet, I marathon all 3 of them. They were both good. I give them all a 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode Patriots Plunge and Wild Water Rapids, and I'd rate both slides a 9 out of 10. They were both very good. And so, Evie, what'd you think of them?
I'll give the red Patriots Plunge an 8, and then the yellow one, I'll give a 9.
Oh, so yeah. This was a good day here in Wild Water Kingdom. We got around to everything today, and I even got on Python Plummet, which was cool. And so, yeah, so Evie, what would you say today in Wild Water Kingdom was?
Spent about 3 hours today in Wild Water Kingdom, got back on Python Plummet, and got on all the slides today too. It was a good day.
Oh, yeah. So we just rode Whitewater Landing, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. It was a good ride on it. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good ride on it. Give it a 7.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we just rode both Meteor and Hydra, and I'd rate both rides an 8 out of 10. They were both very good. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, Meteor, I'll give it an 8, and then Hydra, give it a 7.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode Enterprise, Dominator Green twice, and Demon Drop, and I'd rate Enterprise an 8, Dominator Green a 10, and a Demon Drop a 5, because, like, on Demon Drop, after we already rode it, the ride-offs are moving way too slow. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, Enterprise, I'll give it 9. Dominator Green, I'll give it 10. The second ride, I give it 12. Shout out to Jack.
Oh, yeah.
Demon Drop, yeah, I'll give it 5. Moving way too slow. We sat on that brake run for way too long.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we just rode Dominator Red and Thunderhawk, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10 because before Dominator Red, this was a first. Jabbar kept telling me, "Go home," jokingly, which was really funny. So shout out to you, Jabbar. And like, he was just mad funny with the jokes. And after Dominator Red, we saw him casually walking around the midway too. Like, he was like, "Go somewhere." And like I said, for Thunderhawk, I'd rate an 8 out of 10. I just said 10 out of 10 because of Dominator Red, but Thunderhawk I'd really rate an 8 out of 10. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
I'm gonna give Dominator 13. Shout out Jack again, and Thunderhawk an 8.
Oh, yeah. So we just rode Steel Force, and I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, give it a 9.
Oh, yeah. So we just rode Revolution, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a good ride on Revolution. We got the high side, which was really good. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Good ride. Give it an 8.
Okay, yeah. So we just rode Possessed, and I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. It was a really good ride on it. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
That was good. Give it a 9.
Oh, yeah. So we just rode Zephyr, and I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. It was a good but quiet ride on Zephyr. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
That was a good ride.
Okay, so we just rode Monster, and I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. It was really good, and shout out to those ride-ups, Dom and Dylan. They were both very good ride-ups to us today. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, give it a 9.
Oh yeah. What is going on, guys? So we just rode the Whip, Dominator Red, and Sea Dragon, and I'd rate both rides. All 3 rides a 9 out of 10. They're both very good, and so Evie, they're all very good. And so Evie, what'd you think of it? Oh yeah. So we just rode Ferris wheel, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. It was a really good ride on it. We got some good shots in it. It was a long ride cycle. And so Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good ride. It was a good ride cycle. Good name.
Oh, so yeah. We just rode Kaleidoscope, and I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. It was really good. And so Evie, what'd you think of it?
Give it a 7.
Oh yeah. So we just rode Dodge 'em, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. I think mostly everybody was just going one way this time, like you're supposed to. And so Evie, what'd you think of it?
Give it an 8. Everybody actually was going the right way this time, so that was better.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode both Wave Swinger and Meteor, and I'd rate Wave Swinger a 7 and Meteor a 9. Wave Swinger and Meteor were both very good. And so Evie, what'd you think of them?
Both a 7.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Hydra and Apollo, and I'd rate both. I'd rate Hydra a 9 and Apollo an 8. Those rides were both very good. And so Evie, what'd you think of them?
Yeah, Hydra I'll give an 8, and then Apollo 7.
Okay, yeah. So we just rode Possessed, and I'd rate it an 8.5 out of 10. It was really good. That guy scared us again. And so Evie, what'd you think of it? Okay, so we just rode Steel Force, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. The trims really slowed it down because, and that's a pity because it was really hauling. And so Evie, what'd you think of it?
I agree. That definitely would have been maybe a 10 if the mid-course didn't engage that much. But yeah, other than that, it was a good ride.
Oh yeah. So this was a good day here at Dorney Park. We rode a lot, and a lot of funny things happened. But unfortunately, we didn't get to ride Talon because it's been down all day. It was down all day ever since we were in Wild Water Kingdom because something happened to it apparently, and it's still stuck on the lift. And so Evie, what'd you think of this visit?
It was a great visit. This really was a good day. We spent 3 hours in Wild Water Kingdom today. It was disappointing we couldn't get on time because they had an evac earlier, but yeah, other than that, it was actually a really, really great day.
Oh yeah, so make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to stay tuned for more coming soon to Coaster Plus Music 19, and make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I have t-shirts, face masks, all the things, so make sure to go check that out. I'll have a link in the description, and make sure to subscribe if you are new and turn on post notifications so you will not miss when I upload a new video, and I will see you in the next.